Mike in Floral Park. What's up, Mike?
Hey, Mike, I too, and I'm going to say his name one last time the way I used to pronounce it, Joe Garagiola.
Yeah, that's not how he pronounces it, though.
And I too used to chronicle Mickey Mantle. I was 10 years old, and he was the first greatest compiler that I ever saw. Those last 4 years from 28
you're
to 30.
gone. You're a fool. You don't call Mickey Mantle a compiler on my show. I mean, go do it somewhere else. Mickey Mantle was one of the greatest players ever lived. Calling him a compiler just shows you what a dope you are. Brian in West Cardwell. What's up, Brian?
Hey, Mike.
What's happening?
Current thing on food chicken.
Whoa, where are you? Are you underwater?
No, I'm on the bus. Actually, on Chile, Texas.
You're on the bus?
Yes. So just wanted to give a shout out to Nova Nation.
That's great, except no one can hear you. That's the problem. I mean, you're on the bus whispering, except it doesn't work well on the radio. Sorry about that. I mean, it works well for you, but doesn't work well on the radio at all. It's not a free market principle.
It's not.
It's not at all. You can't correlate to me. You cannot correlate to me that if you took a commercial out of each half inning that the ratings would go up. You have no way of correlating that.
Well, not entirely, but they could.
Not at all. Not at all.
Why not? I don't understand. It doesn't.
What makes you think? Have you ever studied ratings? No, you haven't. You haven't.
Oh no, I mean
you haven't. I have. Okay, you cannot make that correlate. Yes, I understand ratings very well. You cannot correlate that. You could take a 30-second commercial out of a baseball half inning and tell me the ratings are going to go up. You could not do that in a million years. And why do you think? And do you understand what a drop-in is?
I'm sorry.
Do you know what a drop-in is?
Is that as in like this first pitch is brought to
Bingo.
by...
Why do you think there are 50 of those now?
Because there's a lot. You're right. And
No. You didn't answer the question. Why are they there?
For advertising.
Why?
To get your product recognition.
Why?
Because of money. That's the bottom line.
Because the rights fees keep going up. Because they keep charging more. The teams want more for the games. So the only way you can't create any more inventory in the game, so you create these drop-ins. You now have 50-some-odd drop-ins in a ball game.
But I'm not arguing that, though. I'm just arguing...
What you argued is something that's just not true. You came on and said, if I take a commercial out of the in-between innings, the ratings will go up. You don't know that.
I know ticket sales will definitely go up.
Do you know? What do you mean ticket sales would go up? Why would the ticket sales go up?
Well, I mean, why are ticket sales down in general? It's for the same.
Oh my God! I mean, you have no idea what you're talking about. None.
Respectfully,
Not respectfully. What I'm telling you is you have no idea. What you just said was there is no correlation between the broadcast and ticket sales.
I mean, you're right.
Let me ask you something. What do you think is the biggest factor for ratings for a team's games?
For any team or for a baseball team?
Baseball.
Whether they're good or not.
Bingo! What does that have to do with the number of commercials? Nothing. Whether they are good or not. Whether they win 60 games or 95. It has nothing to do with how many commercials are in the broadcast. If I asked you how many were in there, you wouldn't have a clue. And if I took 2 out or added 3 in, you wouldn't have a clue either. It's based on the performance of the team. It has nothing to do with the inventory in the game. And the reason why the inventory expands is because the teams are greedy. They want more money. So the broadcaster has to figure out a way to get his money back. So your correlation that, I just take a commercial out and all of a sudden the ratings go up. No, they don't. The ratings go up when the team wins. If the team loses, the ratings go down. That's a fact of life.
Potential, all the time. But if it's okay, before I do that, can I read one quick verse out of the King James Bible, Ephesians 6:12?
No, we're not doing that. Sorry, no.
Okay.
We're not doing religious stuff. Go ahead. I mean, I have no problem with that. But I mean, what is the point, though?
No, I was just going to say I was going to just read one quick verse, here's my potential trade, Mike.
Just give me the trade. Go ahead.
The trade. Do you think this is ridiculous? I think it's perfect. Straight up, Matt Harvey for Mike Trout.
Why is it perfect?
because they're both young, they're both making big money. They could both do like in basketball, you have to do the money trades and the Angels need a number one, and the Mets need a big center field bat. Forget Cespedes.
Why? Why forget Cespedes? Why, if you have Cespedes, if you have
him in the World Series, he led his two blunders in the outfield led to 2 runs where they lost those 2 games by 1 run.
Now, let me ask you something.
Hustle. Mike Trout is the perfect guy he's a South Jersey guy. He's perfect for the Mets. Right. And they need him.
Well, why would the Angels trade Trout?
Exactly. You know what,
no,
Mike?
I just said, wait a second. I asked you a question, not perfect. Mike, why would they trade Trout?
I know Trout's huge. He's huge.
No, why would the Angels trade him?
Because they need an arm, Mike.
Well, they're not going to trade the best player in baseball.
Harvey, 26 years old?
They're not going to trade the best player in baseball for a pitcher. They're not going to do it.
Well, Matt Harvey is potentially the best pitcher in baseball.
They're not going to do it. Listen, I'm trying to answer you.
Oh, sorry, Mike.
The Angels would never trade Trout. You understand that? They would not trade him.
I'm telling you this, Mike.
You can tell me anything you want. They're not trading him. So just forget about it, okay? I mean, it's nice, except you don't. There's no way the Angels would trade Harvey. The Angels wouldn't trade Trout for any player in baseball straight up. Not any player. Now, in 4 years, they might. This year, they would not. Not at his age. Now, 4 years, they might. 4 years, they trade him probably for the kid at shortstop for the Astros. Because he's 19 now, he'll be 23 and Trout to be 30, so they would do it then. They wouldn't do it now. No, man, what? Off the top of my head, you want me to remember July 4th, 1961? I was 6 years old.
Well, I think, okay, because all right, well, I know you had mentioned that, that's when you were starting to get
Yes, but you think I remember July 4th, 1961?
I don't expect you to, Mike, but it was when Frank Larry laid down a bunt in the... 9th inning and the second game of the doubleheader at the stadium, and I don't know. Just wondering if that, even historically looking back, if that would ever.
What's the point?
There's no point.
What's the point of the Frank Larry? I'm trying to get. Why would you want to bring that up?
Well, you were recalling the Yankees.
No. But why? Wait. Listen. I'm trying to give you a chance to bring it all. Wait a second.
We'll
bring it all together. Why? What is memorable about it?
They were in a heated pennant race with the
Tigers. But it was only July 4th. But go ahead. But they're in a pennant race. The Tigers were a great team that year, won 100 games and didn't win the pennant. We know that. Okay, but what's the point of that game?
There's no point. I just wanted to share it with you, Mike.
That Frank Larry laid a bunt down?
It was an important part of my life, Mike.
Wait a second. Wait. Then tell me about what was the point? I'm missing the point.
Okay, maybe. All right. We'll leave it at that, Mike. Okay.
What is the point? I'm trying to give you a chance to explain it.
The point is that you had mentioned 1961 as
right.
That was important in your life of the Yankees,
now,
and it was an important part of mine too.
Eddie, I'm trying to give you. I'll give you one more chance before we say goodbye. What is important about the game?
It was important to me. It was important.
Right, but what is important about that single game? What happened?
What happened was that it was a. I'm feeling uncomfortable, Mike. Now I'm going to split. Okay.
Well, now we're 3 for 3. I tried to get to the game and find out what the important point of the game was. I can't get there.